Introduction to Applied Linguistics. Applied linguistics is an interdisciplinary field that explores how language knowledge and theory can be applied to real-world issues. Unlike theoretical linguistics, which focuses on the structure of language like syntax, phonology, and morphology, applied linguistics is problem-oriented and seeks to address practical language-related challenges in society. Scope of applied linguistics. Applied linguistics addresses a wide range of areas: 1. Second language acquisition (SLA), 2. Language testing and assessment, 3. Discourse analysis, translation and interpreting, 4. Language planning and policy, 5. Technology and language, like AI translation tools. Applied linguistics and language education. Applied linguistics contributes to 1. Designing effective language curricula, 2. Developing teaching methodologies, 3. Understanding how languages are learned and taught, 4. Evaluating learner progress through language testing, 5. Identifying language learning difficulties. Example, using corpus linguistic to create vocabulary lists for ESL learners. Introduction of translation. Translation is the process of converting written or spoken text from a source language (SL) to a target language (TL). While maintaining meaning, style, and intent, it's more than just a changing word. It's about linguistic, cultural, contextual, and functional equivalence. Theories of translation. Applied linguistics informs translation through various theories. 1. Equivalence theory. Naides formal versus dynamic equivalence. Formal literal translation, dynamic focus on the meaning and effect on the reader. 2. Scopus theory. Firmer focuses on the purpose of the translation. 3. Functionalist approaches. Translation choice depend on the context, audience, and genre. 4. Descriptive translation studies looks at actual translation rather than ideal ones. 5. Cognitive approaches study how translators process meaning mentally during translation, like think aloud protocols. Challenges in translation. 1. Linguistic challenges, idioms, metaphor, grammatical differences. 2. Cultural challenges, culturally bound expression or context specific meaning. 3. Pragmatic challenges, tone, politeness, and speech act. 4. Technical challenges, subject specific terminology like legal or scientific terms. Example, translating humor or sarcasm requires deep cultural and pragmatic awareness. Introduction to interpreting. Interpreting is the process of transferring spoken or sign language from the source language to a target language in real time. Unlike a translation, which works with written documents, interpreting focuses on spoken or signed communication and might occur instantly or after a short interval. Types of interpreting. 1. Simultaneous. Simultaneous interpreting is the real-time oral translation of speech from one language into another while the speaker continues to speak. The interpreter listens and speaks simultaneously, with only a few seconds delay. 2. Consecutive interpreting. Consecutive interpreting is the method by which the speaker pauses every few sentences to allow the interpreter to translate what has been said into the target language. Interpreter takes note during the speech and interprets the segment. Types of interpreting. 3. Whisper interpreting or chu-chu text. Whispered interpreting or chu-chu text is a type of simultaneous interpreting in which the interpreter whispers the translation into a listener's ear without using any technologies. 4. Community interpreting. Community interpreting is the practice of providing interpretation in a local, public service context to assist non-native speakers in accessing services such as healthcare, legal assistance, social service, and education. It is usually done consecutively, but it also can incorporate whispering or side translation. Skills required for interpreters: 1. Excellent listening and speaking skills in both language. 2. High working memory and fast mental processing. 3. Cultural competence. 4. Note taking and summarizing abilities, especially in the consecutive interpreting. 5. Stress management and focus. Applied linguistics in interpreting studies. Applied linguistics helps improve interpreting practice by 1. Analyzing interpreting error. 2. Refine training programs. 2. Studying discourse pattern and turn taking in the conversation. 3. Exploring the impact of emotion, fatigue, and cognitive load. 4. And changing interpreter mediation techniques in a cross-cultural context.